Yeah, Stacey.
Yeah, we back. And this is a special edition. I don't listen to 90s music. We got some other stuff coming up soon, but Rashad sent out the bad signal asking about this Dipset versus the Lox trouncing. Someone like to call it Waterloo. Someone like to call it what was the one with the General Custard? Battle of Little Bighorn.
Man. I'd like to read something that I saw. The Associated Press has let us know the rapper Jadakiss has been arrested on a murder charge. Apparently, Jadakiss, whose real name is Jason Phillips, was one of 3 members of the group The Lox, who was accused of murdering the other group Dipset, according to Detective Sergeant Joseph Petrie Poplow. They said that they had smuggled in a loaded microphone to Madison Square Garden last night, and several Harlem residents have become victims of this shooting. The story is still developing. I'll let you know as soon as I have more information on this.
Well, Rashad from Commentary, thank you for coming on, brother.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is, and I mean this, man. I mean this. This is serious. This is my favorite show outside of Commentary, because how dare I say Commentary, not my favorite show. But I already told them last week when y'all heard the episode, I said it on the air that I plan to lead them. So definitely this is my favorite show.
This your new landing spot.
Appreciate it, man.
Spot, you know. But I did say, Daryl, too, if I could shout this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is actually news to Daryl. So DJ Charlie Chan, myself, my guy Visual Mindset, and my man Schema from the Ruckus crew, we're actually going to push forward with the show we've been trying to do called
Finally
to my demo. Yeah. So it's gonna be like music, topics, so on and so forth. And you know, like, believe it or not, this show right here actually inspired me somewhat to reach out to Chan and just be like, man, we need to talk about like music. We need to talk about your many musical chronicles, because this is Run DMC's DJ.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm sitting there when, you know, me and him had a Jonas session with Al B. Shore on the Chan house. Real talk. This is real. You got the Jones girls. You got people from Stetson Sonic. It's somebody else who always show up, like DMC, of course, and all of them. And like, I'm thinking we doing it big by talking to all these people. LL Cool J. Funny story with Run from Run DMC, who refused to say, they did drops for Chan house, and Run refused to say it correctly. He did about like 3 takes and just wanted to be an asshole. So I'm thinking that's, you know, oh, these are the stories. But the stuff that Chan can talk about on his own, which I can't repeat, I gotta wait for him to say.
Yeah, let him tell it.
But when I tell you, and I'm talking about the DMX stories, the Mobb Deep stories, it's crazy. So I was like, man, we got to bring that to a platform and just also talk about, you know, real life issues, so on and so forth. I don't know if I could tell Daryl this. I mean, tell y'all this, because so when I'm gonna tell, we're gonna act like Daryl ain't here. So there was a plan when the show was originally gonna come out. We were gonna tag team with you all. You remember that, Daryl? So
yeah. I said it. Yeah.
This 90s joint right here, and then it was gonna be us, and it would have been like epic. But I think what ended up happening on our end, I think Chan, if I'm remembering correctly, Chan got to traveling again because he started getting some shows.
Yeah, because y'all was supposed to drop in June.
Yeah. And then it was like things just kind of started moving. So next thing you know, a year went by. You're like, oh shit, we got to get back to that. So yeah, but I got to give y'all props, man, because you all inspired me to go talk to Chan about just a music show. You know what I mean? Like, you all do a wonderful job, and I knew y'all was gonna talk about the Lox versus Trip.
We were actually, we probably was gonna record next week. I was just like,
yeah,
we can jump and do something real quick.
Now y'all got to get it while it's hot.
Because the last time we recorded was the Bobby Brown, Key Sweat. That was the day.
The last time I've been in my bed all day. I have been working out, doing Pilates with white women. And my whole body is sore. So I had to create a satellite office down here in my bed. And I had to bring the my ring light in here, so I have light and everything. And just know that having a ring light in your bedroom and maintenance coming by, they have a lot of questions as to
but check it out, Stace. That's what I just got Vic for. If I got Vic, I had a ring light coming.
Matter of fact, I gotta hook mine up while y'all just forgot it sitting right there too. So y'all keep talking.
Like I won. I won this somewhere. I win shit. I won this. I won I got a microphone over there that I won. I just be winning shit sometimes. But because
you should have been on the stage. I'm sorry for cutting you off. You should have been on the stage with Dipset last night. Maybe.
Hey, so I wasn't even gonna watch the thing. I was watching Law and Order last night, minding my business. And when you were like, "Hey, let's watch it," I'm like, "Oh shit! I guess I'll go ahead and watch this shit today." I had no plans of watching it. I'm not a fan of either group like that, so my opinion is extremely unbiased because I don't give a damn about none of them niggas. It reminds me of me being at rap battles. Just traveling to go to those. So being in New York, what is it at Webster Hall there, or being in Detroit. I don't remember what the name of that venue was, but I was at the when Calico battled Arsenal. I was there.
That was in Detroit, right?
Yeah, that was in Detroit. So I was there. I was at when Verb battled
I'll say Hitman.
I was in, I was in when Bird battled Hitman, I was there in St. Louis. But when Bird battled X Factor in Chicago, I was there. So I was at all those battles. So too many niggas on the stage, niggas loud talking too much. You don't really know who got a gun. I'm used to seeing that.
Well, you from St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know.
Like, yep. So I'm used to seeing that shit. But I'm, like, I wrote down, like, I took notes and I wrote down, I said, this is really loud and aggressive. Why are they so loud? Like, and why the sound man, like, I felt like somebody need to figure out the tone of the microphones. Like, why is everybody so fucking loud?
No, I think Dipset, you could tell, see, my whole thing, Dipset didn't do sound check. That's, I think, was the biggest issue.
Right. Because
they didn't know none of their levels. You know, they didn't know how to lay clarity of their mics. So they just coming in like, man, I'm performing in society.
This is,
on a Friday night.
Where'd my brother go? Where's Scott at?
Yeah, where'd Scott just go?
I don't know. He fell out. I think his dial-up messed up.
That's exactly. He said, look, that computer ain't that looping, ain't looping.
Yeah,
the computer, get the computer puting.
I will say this though. I was very surprised to see Michael Buffer in the beginning of it, but very not surprised that he didn't say let's get ready to rumble, because y'all had Michael Buffer money. You ain't have money to have him say let's get ready to rumble.
It's $250,000 or something, right?
Right, like he gets paid $25,000 to $100,000, at least $25,000 to $100,000 just to say those 5 words. So you ain't have that money.
So they had that marquee brown paper bag money. So he was like, let's go ahead and do this shit. And then he just walked off. They paid for let's.
They paid for nothing. Like, so I don't want to know how much it costs to just get him there. So again, I figure there's got to be that part of just getting him there, and then you got to come out of the money for him to say those words.
And then they was talking over him when he was trying to say what he wanted to say.
It was the most New York event ever. It just showed everything in the 90s and 2000s of New York.
I agree. I've been out to New York a couple times. I agree.
First thing I wrote said New York niggas don't like nobody.
They don't.
Right.
They will boo their own fucking mama. Like, it didn't matter. Like, he's trying to introduce the act, and they booing him. They booing the Lox. They booing Dipset. It's like, so who do y'all like? Nope, it didn't matter what was going on. Like, and no matter what kind of crowd participation they tried to get, like the audience was like, nah.
That sound like a city I know though.
St. Louis.
In the 90s though. I was
yeah.
I literally, my homeboy G-Nut, I love you to death, man. That nigga said yo and got the shit booed out of
Yeah, it was the most ridiculous. It looks like, and because Verb used to go to New York and would always get booed, and people like, what? I'm like, because he's not from New York, so they already don't like other New York niggas. So if you're not from New York, you extra don't have anything going on for you. So it was just amazing to just watch the crowd not give a fuck about anything that was going on. Period. Boo you, nigga. I rode here with you, and you still getting booed.
Damn.
So what y'all? I mean, everybody's talking about Jadakiss with this MVP, which is true. One of the best performances in the Garden since Reggie Miller put up like 9 points in 8 seconds. I'm gonna stand by that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is the Lox actually practiced, dog. Like they put this together. They had something for every song they had. They was like, if they do this song, we gonna do this. If they do this, we gonna. You could tell that they was ready for everything they wanted to throw out there.
Listen,
So
the DJ was it DJ technician or technician?
Yeah, technician.
Technician to DJ.
So yeah, that was the winner. Because as we've seen before with a lot of these verses, you would be like, okay, is it the DJ that's fucking up or who picked out these songs? But the DJ was ready.
You gotta have, that's a major element that I definitely know a lot of the new schoolers don't consider. Because they, if you look at, and I'm gonna get a little hip hoppy on you, a little rap snackish. But if you think about it, back in the little round me out. No, but back in the day.
Go ahead. Sorry.
What the fuck is
Keep going. You all good.
Was I not supposed to say nothing about the DJ?
No. My recorder messed up. Keep going. You good.
No, so anyway, I was just saying real quick, like the Vapors, you got the legendary DJ Reminisce, and I'm slurring. I must have had some of that E40. But anyway.
Look, we let you come on the show, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm bringing that commentary energy. Daryl will tell you, man.
Fucking up.
And they be wilding.
When we talk, we have to just hit record when we talk shit. We can't even have no intro.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying though, like the DJ is supported by the MC, right? And so when you speak of like technician to DJ, that was that energy. So even though the Lox was the show, you know who was the battery in the back. The DJ, I don't even know who the fuck DJ was who Dipset was with. That's a Radio Shack ass nigga.
Somebody's Spotify playlist. Because that's all he was doing was just playing the tracks. That's all you need to do. Just went on.
Didn't somebody's phone go off during one of their tracks?
Nigga, because it was somebody's Spotify playlist. They just had the shit plugged in with the little aux cord and shit, and then the phone go off, and it's like, oops, my bad. Hold on, let me hit the client on this.
Well, they should have got that ding ding ding. We're sorry, you motherfuckers suck. And right, you probably need to throw in the towel.
But that's the thing. I'm telling you, Cam and them came in thinking it was going to be like some little fun stuff, like a club appearance. They came in like they're doing a club appearance at Club Society. They used to beat on over in that. That's how it looked. It felt like a Club Society performance. Where the Lox was like really giving you a show. Like they came to give you a concert.
Right. Can we talk about how Dipset has aged like bread?
Damn.
Like.
Damn.
Yeah, like bread. So like Cam up there, like he needed a haircut, but he really needed to just shave it all off because that hairline was pushed back like the Detox album. And then you got Jules Santana had on 3 hats and like 5 shirts and like all this shit. So like what the fuck does he have on? Like he said he looked like Anton Jackson off of Living Color, the bum that Damon Wayans used to
play. With the pickle juice. He was just missing the pickle juuse.
That nigga had on them motherfucking Mario Kart leathers, nigga.
Like, what the hell? And then like nigga, Freaky Zeke wasn't doing.
What's the difference between Freaky Zeke and Slow Down? Why are people like people get slow down a lot of like this? Nobody talks about some Freaky Zeke like that was like Slow Down.
Yeah, only difference is a mask.
Freaky Zeke, Slow Down, Mr. Dalvin, Ronnie DeVoe.
Yeah, no, she's right.
DeVoe,
Ronnie held it down with the choreography though.
He really did.
That is because Johnny Gill can't dance. That's true.
That's true.
Ronnie held it down, man.
Watch Johnny Gill in the Any Heartbreak video and just don't look now. Just go look later and then come back and be like, Stacey was absolutely right.
What kind of comments do this show get? I'm curious what they be saying to y'all.
It depends on the topic, particularly Mary J. Blige.
We know we can't say anything about Mary J. Blige. That is not.
Y'all know Mary can't sing. Y'all know Mary J. Blige can't sing.
Comments went to 100 right now.
Okay.
Tell them what your Instagram tag is so that they can talk to you about it.
All right, Daryl, what's your Lil D at Instagram?
No. It's Rashad's is Rhashadism. Direct these comments of Mary J there. Just go straight there. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Just go straight to Rhashad.
Look, I pay to go see Mary. Like half of these motherfuckers, they probably seen her perform live. They listening to tracks where anybody can. Y'all seen Mary perform live?
I've seen her once.
I've seen it twice.
No, but I've heard Mary's live album, and that's that. However,
now, I love her dancing. Her dancing is incredible. Her singing, not so.
I mean, I'm not gonna talk about the
Jadakiss said Freaky Zeke looked was a fat nigga from Drew Hill. That's exactly what his exact.
Yo.
Oh.
Said that.
Yeah, he's getting the free money.
Yeah, he said he's getting free money. He said he's getting free money. Freaky Zeke is the fat nigga from Drew Hill. I wrote it down when he said it.
I remember what he said there, yeah.
And it's the thing, if y'all notice, Cameron is the funny one in general. Jadakiss, everybody strategized. Jadakiss like, I'm going to get at them early and stay on them to keep Cam off of that funny shit. You know, Cam was going, he was on, and then especially it's like a bully. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude that's joking on after he gets you, he get that momentum. Then he starts talking about your shoes. Then your mom show up in the old Bonneville, like, oh, your mom in that old Bonneville, huh?
So
and it keeps going.
I want to piggyback off of what you said because you actually just, in my opinion, besides the Lox having just an impeccable performance, man. I mean, the motherfuckers went like 300 for 310. You okay? Check this out. Their strategy is exactly what you said. If you trip, Jadakiss, go back and watch it. Jada jumped out the gate clowning because he knew the only person he had to shake up, and Cam is my boy. That's my boy in real life. He knew he had to shake up Cameron. That's all you had to get. And when he got Cameron off his pivot, it was over.
Because y'all know Cameron would have had them jokes coming on as the rounds got later if they was winning.
Yeah.
And then when they tried to get off on the joke, when Jules tried to be like, I don't think they like girls. They ain't got girls.
Oh, dude, and what's so funny is it feels like they was ready for them to say something like that.
Yep.
That shit, I put that on somebody's page where I was like, I want to believe that they planned that because Jules could not have been that stupid.
No, you can tell that they didn't because they literally had 4 songs set up like the way it looked like to me. They had 30 songs ready to go. Just whatever they had, if they got this, we doing this. And turning you practice it with your DJ. Hey, if they play hey mom, we doing this.
They read the room.
They had that 30 clip. They had that 30 clip.
Read the room. And there's so many, we've seen so many of these verses where it's like, what the fuck are you playing? Like,
the album track when you broke up with your girlfriend in '89 is that we don't care about doesn't mean nothing.
Don't nobody want that B-side.
It's for New York. You in the garden.
Nigga,
and I'm gonna tell you how Dipset. I'm not gonna say that. First and foremost, I was one of the few people saying that the Lox was gonna win, and everybody was like, "Rashad, you crazy?" And I'm just like, "Dipset is cold." Yeah.
All you saw was Dipset
with the Lox. You did. Everybody, I'm gonna wear my mama pink fur that she's still paying on and shit like that. Like they were saying they was gonna wear all this shit, and I'm like, the Lox is gonna win this performance. And then if you broke up the individual MCs, Jada out of here. Everybody still sleep on Styles P. And remember, Styles P had everybody using his cadence and Jadakiss. If you really know about hip hop, and even Sheik Luch, he can spit.
Yeah,
he's just the weakest of the 3, and he ain't weak. But if Dipset would have actually fucking practiced, or at least it seemed like they didn't, and just let Cameron lead. And then after Cam,
that's a key right there too. All them other cats just said when to shine with too many of their songs. The Lox knew that Jada got more songs that's gonna hit. We just gonna ride that, and I come in my couple of joints, my solo joints, or the joints that I led the song on, and just kind of fill in. They didn't do no what means the world to you. Cam could did what means the world. You could have been
song. Yeah.
Like it was a whole bunch of Cam songs they could have did and just piggybacked off. And honestly, Jim Jones only had "We Fly High." I'm just being for real. That's the only song that should have been played.
I'm only going to debate you for this.
And Certified Gangsters too. I give you
Certified Gangsters. But keep in mind, they in New York, and I'm assuming everybody here in Benson, New York, once, twice, 3 times. New York, believe it or not, they don't fuck with each other, but they do fuck with each other when it comes to the music that they like with them.
The mixtape.
So thank you, Scott. You already knew where I was going. Jim Jones, like for about motherfucking 3 summers, had the mixtape game on lock.
But you can't do that on a big platform when the Lox are banging out like classics.
If you swing it, you better hope one of the mixtapes swings.
But it wasn't gonna work. Not when you drop All About the Benjamins and Jim Jones has dropped some track off of El Capo.
Now, hold on. Cameron had a joke, and I don't know if y'all heard that. He said someone on the line. I was bugging up. Like Diddy ain't say y'all can do that, or Diddy.
And he was like, "These my words." Jada was like, "Those my words."
And then I did some more research on it. Jada got his masters back for that song. Actually,
he did.
So he really can play it whenever he wants to.
But I salute Cam because Cam needed something, man.
But no. This is my issue with Cam overall as an artist. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's the curse of the Harlem rapper.
Oh, preach, my brother.
And listen to what I'm saying is Harlem cats think they better than everybody else, and other boroughs do too when their own aspects. But Harlem cats are different. They really think it's like you city cats.
Because they all fly.
They think that they're better than everybody else.
I understand now. I understand what you're saying to me.
Yes. So and when I'm going even further with it, he thinks he's Biggie, Tupac, and Jay. So when he comes out, he thinks it should be a blessing that you get to see him perform, period, regardless of how he rolls out.
I do want to say this though, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I do want to say you got to respect the man's pedigree.
Oh no, I do. But he's not in the trenches like that performing.
No, but I'm saying like just the energy, because he got his cosign. If I'm correct, he got like a Biggie cosign, Cameron.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
But that was 25, 30 years ago, though, Rashad.
They still got that big, and they in New York.
I know, but that's the point.
And he
they not hungry
one of
though.
The greatest rappers.
Look, Jadakiss, I know,
which was Big L.
Hey, Daryl.
Yeah.
Cam is the Randy Moss of hip hop.
Oh,
you know how great he is, but he only raps when he wants to.
Jada came out there. Jada's got classics. Jada's out there. Jada already did a verses. He could have been trying to run a lap and like chill, but he came out there like, "What's up?"
Yeah, he did that for New York.
Which he had a versus advantage. Advantage.
No, he was drunk on that first one. That was literally like that was like playing at Whoa. One night, and then I go play NBA.
You playing at Whoa, but you still on the court. You still.
But I'm drunk at Whoa. But I remember he was drunk at Whoa.
He wasn't drunk when he got there.
He was drunk. He was drunk as hell. That Fabulous.
He was drunk the first joint he dropped. He was not drunk.
Yes. He came in drunk.
He was drinking. He was not drunk. I saw that shit.
Came in there looking.
Now he left Slizzard. Now I agree with that. But I was gonna argue with Scott. But the only thing is, if y'all remember, and Cam, I got nothing but love and respect. But I'm telling you, bro, it was Daryl gonna know the year because Daryl he like the Rain Man and shit with no clouds and shit. But anyway, the year was one in the 2000s where everybody was getting on Cam because that's when he started doing. Like he was winning with that. I get a piece of pizza with my piece of pizza. Then it was going to I get computers puke.
I keep these boosters. I love that song. I ain't gonna front.
So I do, but the lyrics, Cam, I love you.
Horrible lyrics. But no, Cam has some of the best swag ever in rap history. Let's bar none. But if you talking about Bart and Jada and them, they came in, and that was the thing. The lights came in and said, we're going to dictate how this is presented.
Yeah.
Now, if the smart thing, Dipset should have came out with that swag shit early and be like, we're gonna try to dictate the swag shit. They tried to go against bars early.
Do.
You know what killed them too? And I want to tell all these motherfuckers who perform and do all that shit. Now, this is one thing that killed their ass. Even to have done
the Spotify playlist.
that's I was gonna let Stacey get on them about that, but the fact that you motherfuckers had people wait. You're talking about New York time. You know in St. Louis you will get burned for this. You really gonna get burned for it in New York. You took too long to come out. Niggas already hate you.
Yeah, because I was looking at my phone like, is it canceled?
Yeah, they already hate you.
Boys supposed to start singing.
I gotta be at work in the morning.
I go work for it. And they're an hour ahead. So
right.
Like this is, I think this is the best verses, man. Period. And the best.
It definitely was.
This is the best verse where somebody actually did they fucking playlist correct with the like actually did it. Like, yo, if they do this, we've always talked about this show versus somebody needs to have. You need to have 5 songs for every song they come out with for you to counteract with it off the top. Like, and your DJ should know, like, if he play this, we going to this.
So I'm gonna put Stacey on blast with this one because I know she knows a lot about the rap battle culture and the difference between dope ass battlers and niggas that why are you here? Dope battlers, you might have 3 rounds. This nigga got like a 20 clip waiting for you. This motherfucker might be waiting for you to say one thing. I was gonna hit him with this motherfucking 42 bars, but now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna put his name on it. Like, that's strategic. Like, Dipset was just, man, we just running down this. You know how at the concert you could get the list of the songs and say what's gonna do?
And you know, and Stacey, I'm gonna ask you this. If, as a woman, when they said that we don't have, they try to do the woman tracks, it was like that dude to be like, that's all right though, I got more women than you. Like that was that moment. Like when we get all the women.
You ain't getting no bitches though.
Exactly.
I got
That's exactly what they was trying to do. And normally that could have changed the tide of the end of that rep. But then they were like, really? Okay. And they ran out 4 in 1 round on them.
We got bitches.
And that's when your DJ is so on point. That nigga made a goddamn 92.3 motherfucking midday mix on their ass.
That's what he thought. So yeah, when Jada said, he said, do a whole melody, do a whole medley of all of our girl songs, so they think we ain't got no songs for the women. And that's what he did. He did with Ride or Die Chick. He did Honey with Mariah. He did Mary J. Jenny from the Block.
Knock Yourself Out.
I did all that shit. Easy. Like, oh, you think we ain't got shit? Hold on, look, I'm gonna show y'all the bitches in my phone. This bitch right here, man.
Hey, but when Cam did Welcome to New York City, and then he told Jada, he's like, I got a bigger New York record than you.
And then he dropped
with the Welcome to New York.
Oh my God.
Even though that's Ja Rule record.
But Jada's got the first verse. Jada's got the first verse on there.
Man.
And Jada still had clips. That's the thing. They kind of fell back from what I saw.
I got a bigger New York record than you.
I know it was real bad. It was real bad. It's like a real bad when he was gonna play the Made You Look remix, because that Jada verse on there is, and he was like, y'all don't even need that. Like, we already got y'all so bad. We not even gonna play Made You Look remix. When they start playing medleys and this was stopping them, I like saying like, y'all don't want. I was like, oh, throw it the goddamn time. I was looking for it felt like Drago in Rocky IV.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, he dies.
What was the song where Jadakiss took Jewel's bandana off and stomped on it? Y'all don't remember that part?
I missed that part.
It happened.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I missed it.
I heard about it, but I didn't see it. Now, what I remember is when Jim Jones went to get that chain for balling, and then Jada in the back said that shit corny.
No, that wasn't Jada. That was Styles.
No, but after Jim did balling, and then Jada came back with All About the Benjamins, he just said, "Sit down, little nigga."
Right, little nigga, he noogied you, boy. I was on the live typing shit, and I was just like, I just need to stop, man. It's like, I think I turned it off like before they even got to
I was watching it earlier, and I stopped. I probably got 20 minutes left, and I stopped watching because I didn't care anymore. And then
the point was proven.
Right. It was like I already know what happens next. Like I don't care anymore. And
I ain't gonna front. I was like the dude that was sitting there watching dude get stomped out still. When it's like, man, don't do it. No, let them finish. It'd be like the one kid like,
let the girls fight.
Let the girls fight. Like, but he bleeding, man. He got to understand on his own.
You see, they all going on tour though. The rap superhero tour with State Rock.
I'm only there for the Lox. If I did go, and I'm only there for the Lox. Dipset's gonna do a walkthrough. This is what you're gonna get. Do you think that within a month they're gonna get a full stage show together? Keep in mind, these niggas didn't even like each other last year. That's part of the reason that these cats are friends for real. They kick it every week. Like they had kids' graduations. They own the juice bars together. They got all kind of stuff.
Man,
they drinking smoothies.
And that's exactly it. I felt it seemed like Dipset was an old 70s band that just got back together for this.
Damn, you said the Temptation when they back on that tour with all like 7 of them.
That's that's fucking confunction, and they need 12 more rehearsals.
We just showing up today. I heard they was gonna get a check. Who signing this? They said I was gonna get 2,500 for showing up. So who signing my shit? That's like they ain't been no rehearsal. Ain't nobody talk to each other for real. And we hoping for the best.
And you can tell the Harlem niggas, like they dressed up like they were going to kick it at the club. Jadakiss and them came like we had a battle. They dressed like it. Even and then Cam, of course, Cam coming. What y'all got on? That's what a Harlem dude would do. Like, look at your outfit. Look at your outfit.
Exactly what New York niggas wear to rap battles.
You know the crazy thing? I was getting ready to relocate to Harlem before this whole COVID thing, man. I was trying to get my graphic design on out in New York, and COVID hit, and that was probably a good thing.
No, it might be cheap for you now. No, you might want to go back out there.
I think you can go now. I think the Harlem that they grew up in and what Harlem is today, just like what Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Like what Brooklyn was and what Brooklyn is right now.
Oh well, no, where Harlem World is still Harlem World. If you go above,
see, when I was out there, I was on so school me, Daryl, because when I was out there, I was
I'm just being specific, Stacey. I was just there before the pandemic. It's right there, like literally at the train station. To the left is white people, to the right is crack vials. Like literally, when you come off the train.
So Daryl, I was on
so it's the Delmar divide.
Yes.
So Daryl, I was on 143rd and St. Nicholas. What's that? I know it's a lot of Dominicans was over there.
That's Spanish Harlem.
Yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard of that.
But see, that's the thing is like, so basically, if you see the Apollo, you're in the hood.
Oh yeah, when Apollo was around them. Yeah.
And that's Harlem World. That's the Harlem they from.
Yeah.
They from there. And the thing is though, is that, and there was another thing, and shout out to Jules, my barber Jules. He's from Yonkers. He grew up with them. He grew up with them. Like he grew up 2 blocks from the D block.
Yeah.
And he said that Harlem cats always shitted on Yonkers cats, period. Like that was just a thing because Yonkers is technically not in the borough.
Yeah,
it's like it'd be like somebody from St. Charles or whatever, but St. Charles still the hood. Let's say Wellston. It's like somebody from Wellston that's next to St. Louis, but it's like it still go down there, but you be like, but you ain't from St. Louis.
But we count that as St. Louis, maybe like Eureka,
like county.
No. It's not that. You talking about like suburbs? I'm talking about like Normandy or something. It's like right there, and it's
y'all from O'Fallon Park and from Baden, so all that shit sound county to me. But I understand where you
see. You sound like a Harlem cat. How they was.
But I'm so you know what I'm saying?
But the Wellston cats get down though. But the Wellston cats still get down.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But that's the same thing with Yonkers guys. DMX is from Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige from Yonkers.
Y'all scared of that Mary J. Blige name, boy?
No, I'm just saying the people that are from
that
Yonkers.
Nigga was stuck. You was just stuck.
Yeah, so
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, girl.
Yeah, like for quick background, we didn't even say anything bad about Mary J. Blige. That's the thing. That's the what needs to be said. There was nothing bad or negative said about her. It was people in the comments who went crazy talking about what did we say? It was about
I don't even remember. It was something super like random, and I just made it the clip.
No, maybe it was like trying to do like who would battle her or something, or maybe that's what it was. If they did a verse.
Well, check this out for you people who y'all love Mary J. Blige, and Mary dope. You know she's a staple. She would have beat Dipset. How y'all like that? Mary would have beat Dipset.
Oh yeah.
Keith Sweat would have beat Dipset.
Yeah, man.
Who won that Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown?
Keith Sweat did.
Keith Sweat.
It was a similar battle to this one.
Yeah, Keith Sweat. Yeah, Keith Sweat hit him with them ballads.
And Bobby didn't know how to place his songs. Bobby played the wrong songs.
He did a hit with the Nelly.
Bobby had the let's know this. Bobby had the time of his life.
He did. He had fun.
He kicked it. He didn't care for real. Like, I mean, not that he didn't care about the battle at all, but like Keith was just very I'm just gotta do this, I gotta do that. He fucking with Bobby and saying all kind of shit, and Bobby is just
was doing that Geritol gyration.
Listen, living his whole entire life, and it was like it seems like the more that Bobby was unbothered, the more Keith Sweat got bothered by it.
Right.
So hold on. So the title of the show is something we'd even is Mary J. Blige the most consistent R&B artist of all time? That is what we asked.
That's what it was.
And that's what sent the fight out.
Right.
The same one who was singing about what was she singing about? Chicken and all that shit. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, first off, people talking so bad about that commercial. Okay, it was crispy. It had fresh lettuce and 3 cheeses. Okay, nobody wants to talk about that part. That it had 3 cheeses in that chicken wrap. Ain't nothing wrong with that damn chicken wrap. Y'all some haters.
Where's the?
We just it's still comments going on that post.
I'm messing with you.
There's still comments going on that post.
Let's talk about it then. Because Dipset, they got washed. Now let's talk about Mary J. Blige and salute to Dipset. I am a Cam fan. I am a Jewel Santana fan. I didn't see your teeth. Everybody was talking about your teeth, Jewels. I don't know.
Your teeth is jacked up. They're jacked up.
He said he only had 1.
No, it's jacked. They're jacked up, man.
Yeah, he missing like I think he got them fixed, but I don't know. He missing like
they're jacked up.
Yeah.
Is he missing that side? Because that's a problem in our Black community, and we need to talk about it.
No, this is a drug bad teeth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of family members who had it. You be knowing the drug bad teeth too.
Yeah, and it's a different thing. That's a different thing than you just having that bad wisdom tooth on the left side or something. No, this is like you've been doing too much of that lean, too much of that, popping them pills, shit like that.
A mouthful of wisdom teeth. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow, man. But no, with Mary J. Blige, man, it's like
don't do this.
No, on some serious Rhashadism. Rhashadism.
Spell it out for the people.
RHASHAD-ism. Mary J. Blige, all jokes aside, she is an incredible staple in music. You can't take that away from her. Like when it's artists who either themselves or their team, because she had a lot of people working with her like throughout her career. So her being consistent to me, yes, in her elevation, she always kept a dope team. But just like Alicia Keys, if you really listen to them sing, they can't sing all that great. They can sing, but they can't sing.
But see that this is something. I mean, we talk about here is more than just singing though. I'm
just talking about vocals, but I can also talk about production. I can
That's
talk
what I'm
about
saying.
writers. So if that's the case, she's fucking incredible. She had how many years the woman have been in the game?
Like 30.
Over 30? Yeah, she's fucking incredible.
What did Rita say about Alicia Keys? She was like great songwriter. Didn't say anything about her vocals. Great songwriter.
Could play the piano.
Play the piano. Right. Well, I mean, I never felt like she was this amazing singer, right? But then I know that over the past couple of years, she has gotten worse, and that's just because the Lord took away her voice when she stole the lady.
Damn. That it's like a moratorium. Everybody was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Like, I saw the Little Mermaid when Ursula took Ariel's voice. The same shit happened.
Damn. So overall, that
sucked the energy out the room. On to you, Daryl.
No, but so overall, this battle, it was just, I mean, to me, this was the best this is what it should be for all rap battles going forward for Verzuz.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they set the standard.
Now, you know what? Dipset would have won if it had been the old traditional way of this. Because if you just played those songs and played them, Dipset would have won. It's the energy you saw behind the songs, on top of the songs. And then, the Lox got a lot of early rounds because energy and what they was bringing, like, oh, they barring them up. They going after them. If this was just them push and play, it would have been like, and then the Lox, and it actually was even smarter the more I think about it, is because they was able to bar up early and then save all them hits till later and then just lay out hits on you. So they got early race like somebody boxing with a jab, just using the jab, getting them little couple of points. And then towards the end, start hitting you. Like, dude, what? I thought you was tired.
I'll do you one better, Daryl. This is just my Rhashadism. I agree. You use the jab to measure, right?
Yep.
That's how you measure. So early on, they just kept measuring Dipset. And once they figured out, now this is my opinion, once they figured out, like, yo, the Dip, they ain't got nothing. They really just threw jabs, and that jab arm started getting tired towards the end, and they just stopped. And what I mean, no, I'm serious, because if you think about it, that shit could have been way worse than what it was. And it was bad. But I'm just sitting here thinking, like, they really kind of taking it easy on. You know what I'm saying? Once they
it was like a taking it easy.
But that all about the Benjamins was a right cross, though.
Yeah.
Say that again, Scott.
That all about the Benjamin was a right cross.
It was a right cross, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say that punch it stunned Dipset, but Cam, just being Cam, had to throw that Diddy line out, even though it didn't land how he thought. It still kind of rolled the punch a little bit.
Look, Rashad, they say we gonna make it to the last song. They say we gonna make it to the last song.
Okay, so Scott, check this out. So a knockout was the point where Jewels thought that they was gonna do "We Gonna Make It" and they didn't do it.
Yeah, they did a Wild Out. They did Wild Out.
And Wild Out was my joint.
Yeah. I was like, I forgot about Wild Out.
Damn, yeah, you got your ass.
No, they really did measure up. That's a good. They literally was putting out album tracks that was dope, and it was like, oh, people feeling okay. They ain't got nothing to answer for our album tracks. We ain't even putting no singles up.
And mixtape stuff.
And this is another, I'm going to call this the Stacy moment, being the sister guru of the rap battle world. This is another mistake that people make. The ultimate, I'm not going to go first mistake. You fucking shouldn't have I still think the Lox would have got him, but because the Lox went first, a lot of cats don't understand. You set the tone and the speed, and it's really your game because they're following you.
Yep, they got to answer to you.
Ballin came way, I don't even, goddamn. Ballin, and it was something else. It's another one of their big hits. They were just misplaced.
No, it was Hey Ma. They put Hey Ma and Oh Boy in the same medley. What?
You shouldn't even have that melodized. I know that's not a word, but melodized, motherfucker.
But those two songs are two different rounds for you.
You're right. You're right. And what's the name? Cam. I'm a Cam Ryan fan. Cam, we needed some more acapellas from you or something, man.
Oh, when he got booed.
He got booed. They booed the freestyle.
No, don't freestyle. Say some shit you know. But
he forgot. He couldn't remember.
Cam is children of the corn. That's Big L, Mace, and Cameron.
And McGruff. Don't forget the man McGruff.
You cannot forget McGruff. You fucking right, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Big L, rather they want nobody. Some of y'all know this story that Big L actually beat Jay-Z in a battle.
Yeah.
You're from that lineage, Cameron. And remember, look, y'all be shitting on Jim Jones. Jim Jones got better over the years. And
but Jada said it. Jada said it. He was like, I remember when Jimmy used to didn't spit.
No. He said, this is when Jimmy didn't spit. Like when he was rapping on the song, he's like, this shouldn't even count. He wasn't even rapping for real then. That's what I'm saying. Jada was getting to it, man. Like, I didn't even know Jadakiss was just funny, dog. Like
the person I thought was gonna have a shitty attitude actually was the one who was helping Dipset by being cool, and that was Jim Jones. Jim Jones really was on some cool shit.
Yeah, he was cool.
Like, yo, we up here kicking it. Jewels was wild, and I don't know what was going on with my man Jewels.
Hey, did y'all see when he took off his whole outfit and then changed? Like I guess it was his layers.
Man,
you didn't get that far, Stacy.
That's why I said the nigga had on 7 hats, 3 overcoats,
20 outfits at one time.
Right.
That nigga had that old 18 holes of golf from 17 golf courses ass jacket.
It's August.
It looked crazy. And it was August. And it was August.
And it didn't match. And that's the part that we need to really talk. Like, it ain't none of even go together. None of the outfits.
Was he trying to go for the old school?
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was trying to give you the feel of
the drip.
That time of Dipset. And let's keep it 100. The Dipset movement, I believe, is the biggest movement ever in hip hop history. Like just how long it was and how much people were trying to be like them and look like them across the world.
I do give you that.
People were trying to beat Dipset. Man, that was a good 7-year run.
This nigga's still trying to beat Dipset.
There you go.
Write that down. Like this niggas is still.
They influence. Like maybe they lost this here, and I think this is definitely going to take a hit on their legacy because it just makes you look like some of these songs didn't age well, and that's what I kind of felt. I was like, I like that song, but it don't have that feeling in a concert environment. Or they're not giving it to me.
I think that you know what, and I agree. I just really feel that Cameron should have took more of a lead. And not saying that they would win, but like straight going back and forth, bars for bars, he would have been able to hang with Jada for a little bit. But Jada just had too much of this. But at least it would have looked good. And even Jada was saying on certain songs, like, nigga, that's my shit. That's my shit. Like, almost like do more.
I lost it when I heard Banned from TV.
Oh, yeah. And he could have used that. He's on that goddamn song. Why didn't you get to that? Would have been in my play because you could tell that they thought he was gonna play that before them.
Yep.
Man. But I do want to say this, you know, and this is what I, you know, always a teachable or teaching moment for younger people. This is hip hop.
Yeah.
This is hip hop. Unscripted, in your face, raw, gritty. You better be prepared for 50 things that may not happen. But last night, all that shit happened. You know what I'm saying?
It all happened.
You expecting hands. The motherfuckers was giving hands and feet. Motherfucker, like everything was happening, and you have to be prepared. So salute to Jadakiss. Salute to the Jada had on them what they call them, like the final boss on the video game Timberlands. Yo, Jada needs to be sponsored by Timberland.
No. That was the biggest failure of Verzuz, that Timberland did not call them up and was like, how much do we get for, can we just sponsor this one?
Timberland, the producer. I'm talking about Timberland, the booth.
He's out the
No, booth. I'm talking about Timberland. The company should have sponsored that night and been like,
that would have been dope.
We're not going to do a long-term contract. We're going to give you 50 grand for tonight.
Y'all be like, on this show, y'all come up with a lot of good ideas and shit. Start writing y'all shit down, because even saying that, the way my marketing mind works, if Tim Burr, we won't say Tim Bull, but if Tim Burland would have invested in something like that, they already get niggas to buy their boots. Don't nobody do construction at all, but everybody gonna have one of 90 degrees and shit, or whatever they call it. I might have fucked up the degree count, but I'm telling you, that would have took their stock through the roof. Because something about last night is getting ready to do something with the game of hip hop, man. I don't know what.
Go ahead and buy my wheat Tims now before.
I think
it's wheat season, baby.
They need to put Jadakiss jersey in the rafters at
you have to. You have to.
You got to, man. Look, Jada, I have been very, very critical of your solo albums of late. I apologize.
Jada the guy, man. You tripping.
Look, I've been very critical. That's why I had to take my hat off for this. I was very critical of a lot of your music for the last few years.
Because I come to you humbly.
I apologize to you, my brother.
He took his hat off on you, boy.
I apologize. I need to reconstruct my top 20 to include you in this.
Man,
I'm not going to say who it is that's leaving. I do know who it is who's leaving, but I'm not going to state on this episode who's leaving my top 20.
Oh, man.
I will give everyone a hint. That person was on the other side of this Verzuz battle. Will be exiting my top 20. And you, Mr. Jadakiss, will be entering
the
Come
top
on,
20.
Man. I already know where you're going.
Jadakiss ain't your top 5 dead or alive?
No, I'm joking. My Jadakiss is in my top 20 before this. And I ranked him above Cam before this. I just wanted Cam and them to feel some type of way.
Yeah, Jada's definitely in my top 20. He's not in my top 5 personally.
No, but that last night, he is the MVP. If you give an MVP up for Verzuz, they got to give it to him, send him the trophy.
From everybody.
Yeah.
Easily.
You won 2 Verzuz battles.
You need to give him a ring, man.
Y'all remember the old like basketball games where you travel to different cities to win, like the little street the street hoops. That was Jadakiss. He won the 1-on-1, then he got to go to the championship battle at the Madison Square Garden.
We can do the team thing.
3-on-3 tournaments.
But I tell you, and so when we do the first one, or it might be one of the first ones. No,
y'all got to come on here, man.
No, we definitely let's put it together. But I do want to say this. One of the shows that I proposed to the squad is the problem with top 5, having a top 5. Because nobody's ever going to agree with each other about top 5s. And then they're so sparse, like, is it top 5 for this era? Is it top 5 ever? Is it top 5? What kind of genre in hip hop? So on and so forth. That's when it gets real tricky. But you learn a lot about people when they tell you they top 5. I could tell you your credit score by your top 5. Straight up. I'm dead ass. I can tell, no disrespect to the ladies. No disrespect to the ladies.
Hip hop in general, like I think it's very hard to ask anybody what their favorite anything is, right? So you can ask somebody, what's your favorite Jay-Z album? And I can tell you what my favorite Jay-Z album is. And you'll argue with me about why it shouldn't be. I'm like, but it's
well, it depends on who you're talking to about it.
Right,
Yeah.
like my favorite album. And I'm not saying it was the best album. That's not the question.
That's
The
just
question
your
is,
personal favorite.
my personal favorite Jay-Z album.
I'm just saying real quick, I'm sorry for cutting you off. My whole point, like I was getting to the women. Like if a woman tells me, salute to the sisters, I love y'all. You tell me your top 5 albums or your top 5, I can tell if you, hey, this is a woman that I would marry, or this is a woman I'm gonna kick it with after midnight, based off your top 5.
If Yo Gotti is in the top 5.
If Yo Gotti is in your top 5, we probably not even in the same zip code.
Look, Rashad, I'm gonna have to debate you on that, man.
Okay.
These girls with these master degrees, they love trap music.
You know I do, boy. You know I know that. I lost a lot of money not knowing that. I'm gonna make that.
That's all in their top 5, man. Is Gucci and Jeezy.
Let me tell you, I want to let everybody, y'all audience, know I'm very transparent. Like I'm a Caucasian with 800 credit score. Look. I wanted to do the parties where it's wear your backpack in the front to be different, hip and hot, because I know the ladies love it with the master degrees. And all them motherfuckers went to society and the loft and everywhere else. I lost bread and I learned a very valuable lesson.
They do not care that hip hop started in a park.
Nah, but they'll suck some dick in the park. Listen
Hey,
to your
Scott, your one-liners.
My bad. I was
Scott, your one-liners, dude, are like ridiculous.
Scott is the king of one-liners. He absolutely is.
So
Absolutely.
my bad. I got a little commentary on here, you know.
Oh no, you good, man.
But I
we had shows
Rashad on what he was talking about. Everybody was going to society.
Yeah, and you over there like, come on, we're keeping it real. You know, that's we
listening to Kanye over here.
We listening to Kanye over here, you know. But when I got smart, I got off of that. The way I look at hip hop and the way this and that, it's me, and you just embrace everything. When I was younger, my mother taught me you embrace all music. Yeah. You know, because you never know where in the world you may be. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so I do have some questions before we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose this. And I'm gonna start off with the lovely Miss Adams, right? Is it Mrs. Adams? Miss Adams?
It depends on. I'm not married this week, but
okay.
I'm waiting on some alimony checks to come.
Okay.
It's still early in a month.
Okay. Before that, Stacey, can you get multiple alimony checks in general?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Just
they got until the 5th. I'm all right. So let's get going.
Okay, Miss Stacey, you sounded like Gangsta Boo in your top 5. But anyway, I just wanted to ask real quick. Shout out to Gangsta Boo, she dope. But I want to start with, I want to go around the table. What, if anything, could Dipset do for any 1% of redemption from the ass whooping that they got last night? If anything, what could they do? And while you're thinking about it, let me say this. You know, we live in a society where people don't trip off of shit 2 days later. I think we're going to be talking about this for at least 2 weeks with what happened to Dipset.
Yeah, because the memes they still coming.
Memes are coming. The memes are still
coming. They said that Jim Jones' face supposed to be the new Michael Jordan one. Somebody said that's coming.
Y'all see when he fell off the stage?
He did.
Right.
I saw that, Scott.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what they could have done, man. Bring Mace out?
Oh, that would have been crazy. But knowing Jada,
but Cam don't get along with Mace.
Yeah, he don't rock with him like
that. A little horse and carriage going on. You think we could have?
Did they even do horse? He didn't even do horse and carriage, did he?
He ain't do what the world means.
He didn't do what the world.
Right, and he could have done the remix.
That's what I said. They ain't didn't do none of that.
If there's a Cam could have done the No with J Mills and T.I.
Yep.
Did he go down and out with Kanye?
He did. Yeah, he did that.
He did that. Okay.
He did that.
Man,
I mean,
he should have even did the song he had with R. Kelly. A lot of y'all don't remember that. Off the
When We Ride.
When we ride, we ride.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. I love that song still.
Yeah,
That song come on. I still play that one.
Yo, people play R. Kelly again. Go to these hole in the walls. These motherfuckers R. Kelly'd out.
Nah, they stepping in the name of love forever, man.
Ain't been stepping in the name.
Real.
Ain't never stopped.
I don't think it's nothing Dipset can do to answer your question at this point.
I don't think so.
Man,
All right. Well, Dipset, I love you.
they
but-
take that.
Oh no, take away that music. This is just for this time, and it'll be all good. Well, people still.
Right, I mean, it'll be another verses that'll come up, and anybody gonna be thinking about shit no more. Like, well, people will move on.
Shout out to my man Uncasa. They should have brought him because he got boys for days. But okay, so my next thing is I was participating this morning when I should have been working. You know, that's the problem with me. I don't be giving a fuck. So the Doggy Diamonds and Bliss, shout out to them for the Doggy Diamond show. And they were talking about the Lox, the mighty Lox, the Warlocks. They were saying, and they from New York, they from Brooklyn. They were saying that it's not outside of bringing Prodigy back from the dead, salute to the almighty Prodigy, and having a Mobb Deep versus Lox battle, which would have been incredible. They were saying, who should the Lox battle next if they were to have a battle? Or is it anybody that exists? I actually have a group that I think would be an awesome battle with the Lox. Dog Pound.
I don't think Dog Pound got enough songs.
I definitely think Dog Pound's got it.
So okay, wait.
So are we doing Dash production here too?
But this right.
Yeah, I'm saying Dash
production.
Got Dash.
Dash
Production
production.
just got that one album,
And then if they throw in verses, because they have verses with Pac, they have verses with Dog Pound have. I can't even think because you know they underground cuts. They had that never.
I mean,
really
they have
came
shit
out.
there. You have Nothing But the Cabbie hit with Mac 10.
I don't, man.
So do a coast battle because the Lox ain't nobody fucking with the Lox in New York.
I got one, Rashad. What about Lox versus Goody Mob?
That's actually
Goody Mob got music. I think the Lox would win, but I think it would be a good battle.
I don't.
You think? I don't know. I think the Lox will win that.
I mean, it's two different.
It is, but that's what makes it so dope.
Yeah,
so,
that's
you know
what
what?
I don't know.
I say this, Scott. I say this. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna back it up because that's a really good point. I think whoever gets the crowd, that's who's gonna win. Because music, both of them can go. And the Mighty Goody Mob.
They cannot battle in New York though. In the entire state.
Oh no, you can't do it because that'll be no.
Well, Atlanta.
You got to bring it to St. Louis.
Pretty much, you got to go to St. Louis, or you got to go to maybe Chicago. Niggas got to go to Springfield, Illinois, or some shit. Go down to Parkdale. Like there has to be. Where's the neutral zone that's in there? Because no one, you're not going to get a fair shot in New York. Period. The minute you step out on stage, you're getting booed. Right. And I was trying to think. It was somebody earlier who said. Said something about a battle about nigga was talking about after seeing the battle last night, he thought that Nelly and the Lunatics should possibly do a versus together. And I said against two, and he said G Unit.
Nah, that's a wash.
No, because 50's got too much.
That's a wash.
I'd rather see G Unit go against State Property.
Yeah. State Property would lose, and I fuck with PD Crack and them, but that would be a good battle.
But could Nelly?
I fuck with Nelly, but
Nelly got hits though.
Nelly did a versus. Who did Nelly go against?
You said what?
He already went against Ludacris and lost. We can't bring
Nelly
him.
shouldn't have went against Luda. I just don't think that was a good battle.
Think it was that.
There's only one good group battle left in my eyes, and that is the great 3-6 Mafia versus Bone Thugs and Harmony. That is the only group battle left.
UGK, Outkast. I mean, UGK, Ball, and G. I mean,
yeah, I still want that.
You gotta get
Well, I consider that a duo. I'm thinking.
Okay.
When I'm talking about group like more
three
than
or more.
Wu-Tang can't go against nobody.
Bone. I would love to see 3-6 Mafia. I don't see them going against each other.
So against Bone?
And I don't. Right now, 3-6 and Bone. I don't see it. Like I feel like their music is so different. Like if they play Tear the Club Up, what's Bone coming with?
First of the month.
Now they're gonna lose their round stays.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Like so what do you, it just doesn't go. Like so it'd be nice to, I mean, I'd be happy to just hear everybody playing music, but I don't think a battle is going.
And where do you host that one at? Where do you host the 3-6?
You can't go to Cleveland.
You gotta go to Miami.
You can't go to Memphis neither.
You gotta go Miami. You gotta go somewhere.
Is Miami the
popping.
neutral zone?
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, is Miami the neutral zone? Just go.
No, you know what? They end up putting it in
Probably
LA.
not so neutral.
LA or
They'll put it
LA.
in LA.
They have to put it. So the battle that everybody's waiting on, and this is something for if you was in the hip hop back in the 80s, it almost happened because they were throwing darts.
Yeah, it was gonna be on pay-per-view too. If you the one
You already know which one I'm talking about. Rakim
and
Daddy
Daddy
Kane.
Kane.
Yeah.
Because
Big Daddy
what's
Kane
crazy is
favorite
you know
rapper.
who put up the money to try to get that on pay-per-view?
Who?
Al Heyman.
Oh.
Al Heyman was trying to put up the money for that battle on pay-per-view. And you got remember pay-per-view then was like for real pay-per-view. Like you couldn't bootleg that one. That was like you had to pay for it or go to somebody's house.
Motherfucking cable box looked like a brown Bible with buttons. You fucking
Some red numbers.
right. It better not be on 48. That was Cinemax back in the day.
Hey, that's
Spice
got
Channel
cable vision.
62.
Right.
Rashad, let everybody know where they can hit you up at, man.
Okay, before I do, hey y'all, I love Mary J. Blige. She can't sing.
They didn't cut it off
sing.
already. They already got
She
your
can't
Instagram
sing.
now.
Hey,
And wait a
hey,
minute, before
Let me
we
tell
get
y'all,
to
though, I
coming for
fire
you.
back. I
Wait,
fire back. I don't
so
just take
before we
comments.
go, I want to announce that Rick James's documentary is coming out on September the 3rd on Showtime. It's called Bitchin'. It's gonna be one of the greatest television events of all time.
Yeah.
I
Me and my
personally
mom ready.
Who got Showtime so I can get your code? Because
Hey,
I ain't got it.
I don't have it either. I bet you I have it by then.
All right, Stacey, I'm gonna hit you up, man. We gotta
As soon
work
as
that
the
out.
album check come in, I'm going ahead and get my Showtime going, and we gonna have to watch it. It's called Bitchin'. I can't wait.
Can't wait for it.
I read a little bit about that. And they said it's supposed to be it'll be one motherfuckers will be talking about.
Yeah. And it's the reality is, or what I love is that it's not a movie, right? It's just the footage of him, and it's like there's only so much you can do with what he actually said.
Right.
And from what I've always heard, who we think he is exactly who the hell he was.
Yep.
You thought she was gonna say something prolific, didn't you? Did you hear about real quick? I know we gotta go, man, but did you hear about the New Edition story with Rick James? How they said they used to hang out at Rick James' mansion and he used to beat their ass. He just used to walk up to him and still on him, little nigga.
I don't doubt that.
Look that shit up.
This a sketch.
That just sounds like a real story.
It's the truth.
I believe it.
It was like Michael Bivins and it was saying this nigga used to just still on us, man.
I don't doubt that story. There's nothing about that story that makes me feel like that probably didn't happen. Like,
He
no,
was like, he was
that
that old. He was that old singing uncle. What you doing over here, nigga, singing?
Hey,
Eddie, I heard that Des McCrary story about how you they ran with a fountain.
Yeah,
at,
Eddie Murphy house.
Eddie Murphy house and said, "Fuck that nigga, got the money."
Like,
they
that's
said
probably
that
the same night he
shit
fucked
true.
up his couch.
They said, they say all them stories are true. It is somebody, it was a cat who be online who I think Auntie used to sing with Rick James or something. This nigga got to telling stories about him kicking random kids and shit, like dying, crying, like, and the dude was like, "I promise you, this shit is real."
All true. All the Charlie Murphy stories are absolutely true, and everything we've again, whatever you think about Rick James, what we've heard, that's fucking what happened.
Go look up Stacey. Go look up the car story between Rick James and Eddie Murphy. I ain't gonna even tell you that. About when Rick James got jealous about Eddie Murphy having a particular race car. I ain't gonna even tell you what happened.
And it's another one.
Look up the Charlie Murphy story of him cussing out Diana Ross.
And it's another one. Tales from the Tour Bus.
Yes, that shit's good.
Yeah, they got the Rick James stories on there.
Oh, them niggas. What was the place called? Club Studio 54.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boy. Shit, you thought y'all get mad when people be like, "I'm going to the club to get my dick sucked." Y'all, that wasn't. We ain't doing shit compared to what they was doing. Shit. Anyway, I'm Rashad. Talk to you all. I love this show, man. Like, I am a fan. I watch it. I'm always on y'all page. I think you all have an incredible crowd. I would love to come back. Next time I come back, I'm bringing my crew though, man. So please listen to my demo crew. We're gonna get together. Y'all, I'm Rhashadism everywhere, man. That's all. I ain't on Twitter no more. I think I got banned or something. Going off on some racist ass crack ass thing. But anyway, I'm everywhere though, except Twitter. I might be on Twitter though. They might have gave me back.
You still on Twitter?
Oh, okay. I got into it with somebody and my privileges. And I used to stay in Facebook jail, so you know, I'm a change man. Thank you.
Stacey, where can everybody hit you up at?
Everywhere. I'm no longer in jail anywhere, and I am on Twitter, but I'm on Twitter, but I'm never on there. If you tag me, I'll say something back to you. But I've been on there forever. Never banned, although some celebrities have blocked me. Shout out to Zaria.
You getting blocked by celebrities.
Hold on. Zaria from Parenthood blocked you? Reagan Gomez pressed
the original cyberbully.
Yeah.
What you say?
Hold on,
what
Stacey,
did you say?
That she wasn't
like
a real. She wasn't a real Hispanic.
It was a bad fuck scene in the DMX movie.
I don't remember the context of what happened or who said what first, but it ended up me saying something like, you know, whatever, screw you or fuck you, Zaria, something like that is what I ended up saying. And I got blocked by Reagan Gomez person. I mean, it should be all right. It's fine. But so yeah, I am the original cyberbully. Like I used to have my logo was my laptop with a 6-hour gun sitting on top of it, and it says cyber.
You too cute to be. You a pretty young lady. Don't be bullying people.
Man, remind me to tell you about the time that I beat Rashad in a dance battle. At what is it, Art Beats and Lyrics?
Nah, nigga, because you was still in my dances, and somehow y'all knew what I was getting ready to do.
First time,
and she did the locks on you.
Oh, DMX, not DMX, it was DMX. Oh,
don't make me call Jill. Don't make me call Jill up, and Jill will tell everybody how we were at the the Art Beats and Lyrics.
It was Art Beats and Lyrics.
They were there, and Jill said she left me to go get some chicken. She'll tell you this exactly what she left to go get some food. And if she's coming back, she's like, she just kind of sees a crowd of people just kind of cheering everybody on. They're like, what the? She's like, what the hell is going on? She said she comes through. She's like, it is Stacey in some fucking heels, dance battling Rashad to old school music. And I'm like, and I said, and his ass lost too. Nobody want to talk about that part.
That's only because I had a big stomach and I ain't seen my dick in 2 months. But I'm back right now, so I'm battling. All good.
See this?
You have to dance it off.
No. Also, for real shit, Stacey was killing it, man. I ain't had no reason. I ain't have no reason battling you.
It was the most.
I was freaky Zeke that night. She was.
It was funny as shit.
Yeah, like, no, we was getting it though, but
we was getting first. I'm out the house. I got on some fucking kitten heels and like a blazer and shit. Like the whole thing made no sense. I had so much fun, and my feet hurt so bad when it was all said and done.
But you know what? Even if I would have won, I still would have lost because everybody would have been like, "Nigga, why you like really, nigga? You beat her? She looking all good in the blazer and just boom pow and." You sitting up here sweating. I know.
I mean, it's all old dances. Nigga. We out here doing the Running Man and shit, and it's like hitting the Cabbage Patch on. Like it's just.
When you come back to St. Louis, though, I'm ready for you now. I can see my feet. Shit.
Challenge.
All I say is you don't want these problems. However, so again, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter's, even I think YouTube. Stacey Adams, Stacey with the E, Adams with the Z, all one word.
All right, Scott, where can hit you up at?
Hit me up everywhere. Cool ass Scott, all one word. I'm out of jail. I'm never in jail, so I'm just in these streets though.
Make sure y'all hit up the I Only Listen to 90s Music IG page and the Facebook page as well. And we'll be back soon with some more stuff we got cooking.
You ain't got no important words, Daryl. You don't have no. What's your final thing to say about this battle?
Good night and God bless.
Yeah, I mean,
that's about
throw in the goddamn towel. That's what I'm gonna say.
Don't win and say win.
Y'all better get along on that tour.
Or knock yourself out.